Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here on the show, doing my last recap, last video for the night. I want to recap the first of a three-game series. The Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. First game of this three-game set here. The Seattle Mariners beat the New York Yankees, a 2-1 reaction. They hit a game-winning single by the, what do they call him, the cow? The big dumper, the cow, what do they call it? Kyle Raleigh, the cow? Or whatever. He hits the game-winning single. He's been on a really slow these first couple games. He wasn't even starting lineup tonight. I think he was like, before that, 3 of 17 with like 11 strikeouts or something like that. Then he hits the game-winning single off Paul Blackburn. Ryan Weathers gave a really good effort in his first regular season outing as a Yankee. 4 innings, he went to the 5th inning got 1 out. But he struck out 7, only gave up 1 run. I thought their bullpen done a really good job. The Yankees bullpen's been really impressive the first couple games. They put in Paul Blackburn at the end there, and he gives up the game-winning single. Ryan Weathers, coming off a bumpy spring, but he made his Yankees debut tonight. His spring wasn't good, but he walked the first batter he faced, but retired the next 3 and struck out 2 in the first. The Mariners end up striking first, courtesy of Cole Young with an RBI single. First time the Yankees had trailed this season. Both starting pitchers really good tonight. Luis Castillo went 6 shutty. Ryan Weathers went to the 5th, only ended up giving up 1 run in this game, which was in, I believe, the 2nd inning. So that's the only run he gave up. Both starting pitchers pitched really well. And Ryan Weathers, he left with 2 runners on with 1 out. And Cruz escaped a jam. Fernando Cruz struck out both batters he faced. Got out of a little jam right there. Amal Rosario come in, got the job done. He tied the game with a sacrifice fly to center field, which ended up tying the game at 1. So those are only 2 runs at that point. The Yankees end up taking their first loss. A walk-off single by Kyle Raleigh, excuse me. And they didn't want to bring Camilo Duvall to the game, he only threw 2 pitches. And I guess Aaron Bone, he said he didn't want to bring him out for a 2nd inning. Or let me get the quote here on my phone. It says he called it an early season thing for Duvall, while Bone doesn't want to use Duvall for 2 upslot. He imagines he'll have plenty over time. He had 5 outings that exceeded the inning last year, 3 with the Giants, 2 with the Yankees. That's the 9th inning there, man. Though, like, I don't know. Like, I think they had an off day yesterday, so I don't know, man. Putting Paul Blackburn in the 9th inning, Paul Trash Burn, I don't know about that, man. But the Yankees did pitch well. Both pitching staffs pitched really well. But Seattle come through in there in the clutch, and Mariners starter's been really good to open this season, man. For the first turn of their rotation, and 1.84 ERA, 6 earned runs in 29.1 innings, 13 hits, only 6 walks, 38 strikeouts. And Luis Castillo, like I said, phenomenal. 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, struck out 7 over 6 scoreless innings through 95 pitches. So really great outing from Luis Castillo. Both starters delivered in this game. The Yankees just didn't get enough offensively tonight. Neither team was great offensively, but Kyle Raleigh come through in the clutch when they needed him. His first big hit this year, after he'd been struggling, striking out a lot. But he gets the clutch RBI single for the win. The Yankees pitching continues to be the story even after they got walked off. Their pitching's been really good. The starters have been excellent. The bullpen's been really good. So it's been probably the most impressive thing about the Yankees is how good their pitching has been and how good their bullpen has been so far. But the Mariners end up taking game 1 of this 3-game set. But, But, Fernando Cruz looked really good. 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 But, Fernando Cruz looked But the replays are so embarrassing for the unplayed umpires tonight. So many, the Yankees, were 5 of 5 on ABS challenges. The FBI maybe needs to investigate this home plate umpire tonight. These replays were so embarrassing. Like, the fact that they had to challenge like 5 of them tells you they could. Umpires, it shows you how bad some of these umpires are. Where they have to keep challenging so many. Like, sure, they're close pitches, but still. But yeah, I'm not making this too long of a recap. Well, that's the little game recap right there. Seattle got that RBI single in the second. Yankees had that sac fly in the 7th, tied up in the 9th inning. Cal Raleigh hits the RBI single to win it. So the Seattle improves to a 3-2 record, 3-2 at home, scored 2 runs. They had 9 hits, 2 runs, 2 errors. They scored 0 in the first, 1 in the second, 0 in the third, 0 in the fourth, 0 in the fifth, 0 in the sixth, 0 in the seventh, 0 in the eighth. They scored 1 in the ninth. Donovan was 2 of 4 in a walk. Rex Snyder 0 for 2. Pinch hitting. Canzone was 0 of 1. Cal Raleigh 1 for 2 in RBI. Rodriguez 0 for 4. Naylor 0 for 4. Zarena 1 for 4. Garver 0 for 2. 2 walks. Robles 0 for 4. Cole Young 3 for 4 in RBI. Rivas 2 for 4. So Young combined 5 of 8 right there. Rivas and Young. Castillo 6 innings, 2 hits, no runs, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Ferrer 1 hit, 1 run, none earned, no walks, no strikeouts. Bizardo 0.2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Spire 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. And Brash 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. For the Yankees, they dropped to a 3-1 record, 3-1 on the road, scored 1 run. They had 5 hits, 1 run, 1 error. 0 in the first, 0 in the second, 0 in the third, 0 in the fourth, 0 in the fifth, 0 in the sixth. Had 1 in the 7th, none in the 8th, none in the 9th. Grisham 0 for 4. Judge 1 for 3 in a walk. He's been tough to start this year as well. Bellinger 0 for 4. Rice 1 for 4. Giancarlo Stanton 2 for 4. Chisholm 0 for 4. McMahon 0 for 2. Pinch hitting. Rosario 0 for 1 in an RBI. Wales 0 for 3. And Caballero 1 for 2 in a walk. Weathers 4.1 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 7 strikeouts. Fernando Cruz 0 for 2, no walks, or 0.2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Jake Bird 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Hedrick 0.2 innings, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. Doval 0.1 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Blackburn 1.1 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, no strikeouts. The scoring summary: Young single, Rosario sac fly, and then a Raleigh single that won the game. 2-1 your final score. Now that was game 1 of 3 of this 3-game series. Mariners get a 2-1 victory here. So game 2 is tomorrow at 9:40, same time. It'll be Max Fried against Logan Gilbert, so it should be a pretty good pitching matchup right there. But yeah, that's all I have to say for tonight. So leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Thanks a lot. Peace. Have a good night.